Check, 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 check. All right, we are top of the fourth inning. Aces lead the Billets 2-0. It's our second game of the day. First game here at Notre Dame. It was the Aces 16U team. They knocked off the Natives. Almost said the Savages. I couldn't remember which epithet we were using there. The Natives 11-5. Just like that here, top of the fourth inning, a lead-off double. We might have a different runner. That is the case. The batter there was McCann. Now up to bat for the Billets, BB. Pitching for the Aces, Zane Rupel. Rupel lefty. Fires that one in there. 2 balls, no strikes. Runner on second. Nobody out here in the top of the fourth inning. The Aces do lead 2-0. Rupel got out of a jam last inning. But already with one runner in scoring position and behind in the count 3-0. Elijah Beebe watches this one go in for a walk. So a 4-pitch walk by Rupel. Sawyers, the first baseman, comes over, has a quick chat with him. Runners are on first and second, nobody out. Teal comes to the plate. Lucas Teal. First pitch in. For a strike by Rupel. The lefty checks on the runners. Fires this one home. It's just inside. That'll be ball 1. 1-1 count here for Rupel. Rupel looks the second. Fires this one outside. Ball number 2. 2 balls, 1 strike for Rupel. Runners on first and second. Two-one count. This one swung on by Teal. It goes between the legs of Rupel. The shortstop dives, can't make the play. Runner does not advance home, so it will be bases loaded. And that will bring in number 11, Gilliam. Tristan Gilliam. Not before we have a meeting at the mound. Coach Christian Cavanis and the entire infield come in to talk to Rupel here. He tries to get out of this bases loaded, no out jam here, top of the fourth inning. So far this week, the Billets had a big win Thursday, 21-2 against the other Aces 15U squad. And then yesterday they fell 8-6 to the Natives. As I mentioned, we just saw the Natives, our first game of the day, they fell to the Aces 16U squad. Gilliam squares the bunt, pulls it back. That will be called strike one. Gets the sign from his coach down the third base line. Rupel sets, fires home. This one outside. 1 ball, 1 strike. Rupel comes home. This one's a bouncer to the second baseman. Gets the out at first. A run does score, however, for the Billets. They cut the lead in half. It is now 2-1. Runners on second and third. Billets definitely still dangerous here. It's up to bat now for the Billets. Number 23, Jace McCoy. McCoy watches strike one. Lefty. Rupel fires this one in. It's hit out of play. So Rupel quickly ahead in the count now, 0-2. McCoy steps in the box. A righty wearing the neon yellow gloves here. Goes well with red and blue. Gets just a piece of that one. It'll stay 0-2. Now back in the box. Rupel fires. This one's well outside. However, does no damage. Hits the backstop solidly. Gets back here to the catcher. So it's a dangerous ball. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Still only 1 away. Jace McCoy looks to tie or put his team ahead here for the first time today. Pitch by Rupel, swung on, popped up. Shallow right field. Right fielder makes the catch. Runner does not tag. Just like that, 2 away. Have a conversation now between the home plate umpire and the Billets head coach. Up to bat for them is number 33, Wes Hargis. Big righty. Yeah, Hargis is a pitch hitter. Lefty-righty matchup here. Rubel fires in, strike one. Two away, Rupel trying to get out of this jam, giving up just the one run. That is ball number one, just out of the strike zone. One pitch here for Rupel. Swung on and missed by Hargis. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Rupel fires, gets the strikeout to end the inning. Good competitive pitching there by Rupel. The Aces hold their lead 2-1 as we head to the bottom of the inning. We're back here for the bottom of the inning. First pitch swinging, hit out the left field. That is in the gap. That is going to be 2. And that is where the runner will hold for the Aces. Nice leadoff double there. So quickly, runner in scoring position here for the Aces. Pitching for the Billets is Botts. Keegan Botts, righty. Now up to bat for the Aces, Quentin Whistler, number 31. Whistler shows bunt. This one opened his grill. He pulls it back. It will be ball 1. Botts checks on the runner. Fires home. Whistler. They say he pulls this one back as well. It will be ball 2. Now the coach will head out to the mound, and looks like he's bringing a new pitcher with him. If that is the case, that is number 30, Elijah Beebe. And it is Botts. The end of the day for Botts. And Beebe will get warmed up, so we'll take a quick break. So after the warm-up, it will be the big righty Elijah Beebe with the 2-0 count. Runner on second here for the Aces. Quentin Whistler. A righty up to bat. Digs in here. Beebe checks on the runner at second. A fire home. Whistler still squared to bunt. This one bounces way up into the netting. So 2 balls, 1 strike. Whistler has looked to bunt all 3 pitches thus far of the at-bat. Do the same once more. This one rolls foul. So just like that, 2 balls, 2 strikes now. Whistler unable to get the bunt in play. The Whistler's going to have to swing the bat here. We have a change over at third base.
Really?
Bringing in a new third baseman here. 2 changes during this one at bat already. Pitching change and now a third base change.
You said 2 pitches then? Yeah.
Nope, just kidding. Not that third baseman. Another different third baseman. Nope. Like I told you. The new third baseman over there.
He tried to bunt it. Is it a full count now?
2 balls, 2 strikes. This one popped up. Just on the grass behind second. Catch is made. Whistler goes down.
What the hell is he doing now?
I think we've got the third baseman decision made here. Third baseman looks like a number 25. It's Botts. So Botts, who was the starting pitcher, is now playing third base. Pitcher, BB, gets the first out of the inning. Runner still on second. It is number 23 for the Aces, Huckstep. This one's hit hard to the shortstop. He makes the play, makes the throw, and that is out number 2 of the inning. Shortstop a little banged up after the play. Runner does advance to third. But it will be 2 outs. So up to bat now. For the Aces, Guzman. Guzman, the second baseman, wears number 24. First pitch is a ball. 1 ball, no strikes, 2 away. Bottom of the 4th inning. Runner on third. This one's inside. They throw it over to third, and this one high, but the catch is made by the second or third baseman of the inning, Botts. So BB, the righty, stares at the runner on third, now comes home. This one does not drop in. It is a ball. 2-1. 2 away for the second baseman, Guzman. Pitch is high. 3 balls now, 1 strike. In the on-deck circle, Rocky Berger. Pitch swung on and missed here by Guzman. It's a full count. 3 balls, 2 strikes. The Billets strike away from getting out of this inning after the leadoff double, and that is the case. Strike 3 swinging. We will head to the top of the 5th right after this. The first pitch ball to Calvin Petrie here in the top of the 5th inning. That is ball 2. 2 balls here for Rupel. Back out for the top of the 5th. Ball 3. Three balls, no strikes for Rupel. And make it 4 consecutive balls. I'll put Petrie on first base. And Rupel now up over 70 pitches on the day. Petrie stands at first. Up to bat now for the Billets is number 9, Curtis. Curtis, the leadoff man. Throw over. Runner is back in safely. Curtis, a righty. Where's number 9? Watches this one come in high. Ball 1. 1 ball, no strikes. Top of the 5th. Low scoring game here. 2-1. Aces lead. Both their runs coming in the bottom of the 2nd. Another throw over. Runners back in safely. Head first dive. Must be concerned about the speed of Petrie over at first. A couple of throw-overs already by Rupel. Rupel fires this one home, and it's strike one. 1-1 count. The wind's starting to pick up a little bit here. Had some rain early today. Not enough to stop play, but another throw over by Rupel. Petrie takes his lead back over there at first base. Rupel now fires home. Batter squares. Doesn't make contact at the row over. Runner is safe. Now Curtis is behind in the count. 1 ball, no strikes. 1 and 2 here for Curtis. One's just outside. 2-2 count. Coach over at third base from across the diamond gives Petrie his directions over at first. Rupel fires at home. It actually goes behind. The batter does not hit him. Catch is made by the catcher, so we have a full count. 3 balls, 2 strikes, runner on first. That is Petrie over there. They do throw it back over. Petrie once again dives in safely. About 4 or 5 pickoff attempts already. Home plate umpire stops play. Tells somebody something. We're back in. This one is low for ball 4. Runner now on first and second. Nobody away here. Top of the 5th inning. Another dicey start to the inning for the Aces. Rupel approaching 80 pitches on the day. Now have a lefty-lefty matchup. Pitch is low. Rupel actually slips and falls on the pitch. Catcher will go check on him, make sure he's all right. The batter is Keegan Botts. Botts started the ball game pitching for the Billets. Now he's over at third base. Everybody checks on the pitcher, Rupel. Excuse me. Looks like he's doing all right, so we will carry on. The one pitch of this at bat is a ball. Runners on first and second. For the Billets, they trail 1-2 here in the top of the 5th inning. All the infielders head back to their positions. Ready to play ball once again. Bot stands in, squares the bunt, pulls it back. The runner goes. The catcher decides to not make the throw. Now the runner takes off from first to second, so both runners advance without much contest. And now Botts. Looks like he's going to bunt, pulls it back, swings the bat. This one goes foul down the first base side. We've got 1 ball, 2 strikes, but runners on second and third for the Billets. Nobody away. It is 1-2. Rupel steps off. Botts digs in at home. See what he decides to do here. He will swing away. This one is popped out to center field. The runner on third will tag home. No play at the plate. It's cut off. And the Billets will even this one 2-2. Just the first out of the inning. The runner on second remains there after the cutoff. So Curtis is at second. Strahan comes up to the plate. Righty with good size. He will swing away. This one is lined to left field. The runner will look to score all the way from second. He will do so. Play at second. Ball actually gets by the second baseman. It goes into right center. Strahan, who slid, doesn't get up to advance, so he will stay there. He replaces the runner at second. Just like that, the Billets now lead 3-2. Now Coach Christian Cavness will head to the mound. We'll see if we have a pitching change. The whole infield is in for this conversation. It will be a pitching change. Hand the ball to Whistler. So Whistler will now be the new relief pitcher here for the Aces. We will take a quick timeout as he warms up. Up to bat now for the Billets is McCann. The new pitcher, Whistler, fires his first pitch in high. Ball number one, runner on second. One out still here in the top of the fifth inning. Second pitch by Whistler. This one is low, ball two. Looks like Rupel now playing third base. Pitch low and inside. 3 straight balls here by Whistler in his relief appearance. Whistler fires this one. Ball 4. Runners on first and second now. Still just the 1 out. As the now pitcher for the Billets, Elijah Beebe, steps in. Beebe does have a hit today. He's been walked once as well. That is ball 1 from Whistler. Whistler comes home. That is strike 1. Now 1-1 count. For the reliever for the Aces. Runners on first and second. This pitch low in the dirt. Ball number 2. McCann at first, Strahan at second. Strahan had the big 2 RBI double. That is strike 2 to Beebe. Whistler sets, fires. This one hit towards center. It'll stay up. The center fielder will make the catch. Runner tags. Heading to third. This throw a little off the mark, so the runner does advance. Now runners at the corners, but 2 outs in the top of the 5th inning. Whistler trying to get out of this jam. Beebe. The head to the bench. Teal, the big righty. Red sleeve. So Teal steps in. Runners on the corners, 2 away. First pitch inside, ball 1 to Teal. Teal, the first baseman, 0 for 2 today, struck out once. That pitch about in the same place, 2 balls, no strikes. Third pitch of the at-bat. 3 balls. That one in the dirt. Nobody made a move, so we will give it back to the pitcher, Whistler. He's behind in this one, 3-0. Runners on the corners, and that will be ball 4. You will load the bases with 2 outs. Gilliam will be the batter. Have a conversation. The infielders all coming in. The infield comes in as the coach for the Billets comes over to talk to the batter, Gilliam. Tristan Gilliam. Where's number 11? Bats left-handed. With his team leading by 1, bases are loaded. He has a chance to really do some damage here. First pitch is outside, ball 1. Which you cannot do if you're a Whistler. Keep throwing balls here. Swing and a miss by Gilliam. Swung himself out of the batter's box on that one. Gilliam. 0 for 2. Does have an RBI today. This one is strike 2 now. Whistler trying to work out of this pickle he's got himself into here. Bases juiced. This one swung on, hit toward shortstop, and the diving catch is made. And the Aces get out of this one just trailing by 1. Glasstetter there with the great play. And we'll head to the bottom of the inning. Leading off the bottom of the 5th inning, it will be Berger. First pitch in there for a strike. BB still the pitcher. Got 1 ball, 1 strike. Aces up against the time clock here. If they're going to get out of this 1-run deficit, it might have to be right here. This one is low. 2 balls, 2 strikes. BB, big righty, fires home. This one is popped out of play. Count will remain 2-2. Get BB a new baseball. One swung on by Berger, hit out to left. Left fielder's running, still going back. It will drop at the warning track. The left fielder actually overruns it. It's picked up by the center fielder. And Berger is on with a leadoff double. Berger just flicked this one out there to left field. It kept carrying, and just like that, he finds himself on second. Now up to bat is the lefty Sawyers. Pitch to Sawyers is low for a ball. Sawyers squares the bunts and wants it foul down the left field line. Third base line, excuse me. First baseman standing about even with the pitcher, waiting for the bunt. It is reached for, and this one goes back behind the plate. It will be strike number 2. 2 unsuccessful bunt attempts for Sawyers. Nobody out. Berger on second. This one outside. 2 balls, 2 strikes. As BB tries to hold on to this lead for the Billets. Pitch drops in there. Strike 3. Strikeout looking there for BB. Now the leadoff man, shortstop Glassstetter, will step in. Ty Glassstetter. First pitch swinging. This one is popped up to shallow right center. The right fielder comes in, makes the catch, and just like that, we have 2 down here in the bottom of the 5th inning. We have a full team meeting here on the infield. One of the assistant coaches comes in for the Billets. Winters will be the batter. Winters the catcher. Winters 0-1 today, has been walked, struck out. Winters this summer batting .348, 16 hits, 2 doubles, 1 triple, 11 runs batted in. Pitch from BB, low, that'll be ball 1. Winters swings. Hits this one out to center. It will be catchable, and the catch is made by the Billets. That will end the 5th inning. We will head to the top of the 6th. It will be Whistler back on the mound for the Aces. Top of the 6th inning. First pitch by Whistler is a ball. This one is in there. Strike one. 1-1 count. McCoy. Swing and a miss there. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Jace McCoy. Looking to get on base. This one is high. 2 balls, 2 strikes now. McCoy is 0 for 2 today. Pitch by Whistler outside. Count is full to the leadoff man this inning, McCoy. Pitch by Whistler, swung on. McCoy hits it to left center. It is down. McCoy digging for second. He will get in there sliding. The Billets start the top of the 6th. Now they have many other times a day. Leadoff hit. This time it's McCoy putting himself on second. It'll bring up Atticus Miller. Infield. Coming in here, expecting bunt. Miller showing bunt. Pulls the bat back. It is ball 1. Whistler takes a look at second. Batter shows bunt, pulls it back. 2 balls, no strikes. Here for Miller. Third pitch of the at-bat. 3 straight balls. Yeah, that's right. 2-1. This one bunted down. First base side. Foul. 2-2 count. Now, Miller, see what he does. This ball gets by the catcher. Runner will look to advance. He does. Now it's a full count. Miller came up. Job was to get the runner over. Hasn't even had to put a ball in play, and he's done that. Now he gets walked. The Billets have runners on the corners, nobody out. Top of the 6th inning. Calvin Petrie back up to bat. Petrie walked in his last at bat, and the runner looks to steal. They throw the ball to second, but there was no second baseman. That ball goes into dead center. The runner at third comes to score. The runner all the way from first gets to third. Just like that, it is 0-1. The Billets put another run on the board. They lead 4-2. Batter squares. This one in for strike 2. Now the Billets once again have a man on third. Still nobody out. Petrie up to bat. Ball low. Ball number 1. Fouled straight back by Petrie. Petrie watches another ball come by. 2-2 count. Curtis is on the on-deck circle. Whistler will step off, regain composure here. The righty trying to get out of this inning. Pitch is high. 3 balls, 2 strikes. Still nobody out here. Top of the 6th inning. Billets have 1 run on the board this inning. Looking to add to it. Whistler fires. And it's called ball 4. Runners are once again on the corners, and now Curtis, the leadoff man. He strolls to the plate. There's a walk and a strikeout today. Runner takes off for second. Great bunt over there to the right side. The out is made. The runner decides not to test it over there at third base. Runners will advance. The runner at first will advance to second. So we got second and third, and the man who laid down that bunt, Curtis, got the worst end of it. Came up a little lame, but he will jog off. He makes the sacrifice, so 1 out, top of the 6th inning. In the box is the lefty Botts. Botts started this game on the mound for the Billets. Since moved over to third base. Swing and a miss. 1 ball, 1 strike. Infield has got their toes on the grass. This pitch low, gets away from the catcher. However, runner cannot take home. 2 balls, 1 strike for Whistler. Trying to get out of another jam here, top of the 6th inning. Whistler steps off. Got to retie the shoe. Now he's back on the rubber. Botts is in the box. Pitch by Whistler, swung on and missed. Counts even for Keegan Botts. And just like that, a swing and a miss. We have out number 2. Like I said, Whistler trying to get out of this jam. Not going to be easy. Botts, though. They will put Strahan on intentionally. So the bases are full. The 4-hole, McCann comes to the plate. McCann has walked. He struck out. Came around to score. First pitch swinging. Oh, 0-1 here to McCann. Whistler fires. This ball is hit out of play. 0-2 now, quickly to the cleanup hitter. Now this ball, high, ball 1. 1 ball, 2 strikes.
Pitch 45. What's he doing out there?
One is low. It'll get away from the catcher. Now the runner at third does come home, and he slides in safely. Another ball getting to the backstop. This time it does lead to runs for the Billets, or a run for the Billets, and it's their second on the board here this half inning. Now lead 5-2. So 2 balls, 2 strikes. This one's popped up. First base side. First baseman has room, and he makes the catch, but not before the Billets add a couple of runs at the top of the 6th inning. They now lead 5-2 as we head to the bottom of the 6th. BB's still on the mound for the Billets. Leading off the inning is Burnett. Burnett, second pitch, swings on this one. Is it foul? 1-1 count for Jordan Burnett. Jordan 0 for 2 today. Looking to get on base here. Start a rally for the Aces as the Billets lead 5-2 after putting up 2 runs past half inning. Pitch by BB. Swung on. Hit out of play. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Breaking ball, hit up to third base. Third baseman makes the play, throws it over to first. First baseman with the stretch gets the out. One away, bottom of the 6th inning. We've got Johnson. Johnson 0 for 2 today. Carter Johnson, strike one. 0-1 count. Pitch by BB. Does not get the call. 1 ball, 1 strike. BB so far 2 1/3 innings, only giving up 1 hit. No walks, 2 strikeouts. 2-1 count for Johnson. This one just outside. Three-one. Pitch by BB, just high, will be ball 4. With 1 out. Hunter Reiner will come to the plate. He's 1 for 1. He's been walked once as well. Came around to score one of the Aces' 2 runs today. After a quick mound visit by the catcher. BB is ready to roll. Big righty. Fires this one home. Breaking ball drops in for the strike. 5-2 lead for the Billets. Scored runs in each of the last 3 innings. Swung on and missed. 0-2 to Hunter Reiner. This pitch high. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Runner over at first base is Johnson. Pitch by BB, swung on. Strike 3. That will bring up Whistler. Whistler been out on the mound the last couple of innings for the Aces. Started the ball game over at third. Pitches inside, ball 1. Whistler watches this one. Ball 2. 2-0 count. Runner still over there at first is Carter Johnson. Johnson, a short lead. This ball hit towards center. Center fielder backs up, makes the catch. And that will end the 6th inning here. I believe that will end the ball game after we've now crossed over the time threshold here in this ball game. That will do it. It is a 5-2 victory for the Billets. They avenged a loss yesterday.